Here we are at the Visit Jamaica live stream for Reggae Sumfest Festival Night 2 2025. It's been so many special moments already, and the vibes are high and right. Of course, this is the festival that celebrates our culture, reggae music. But one of the very important components of this festival is environment. The environment, caring for the environment, being more conscious, reducing plastic, and reducing waste. And one of the organizations that have been a very big part of this move is the ESIROM Foundation, who are doing some incredible things this year. And we are here with Khalia Hall of ESIROM Foundation to tell us all about all the exciting ways that we can care about the environment and how they're infusing that with technology this year, which is very, very exciting. So Khalia, tell us more about, before we dive into some more of the techie side of what's happening here. We know that the beach cleanup, just raising the consciousness around, just the environment. Since 2019, it's been a very, very big part of this festival. In fact, I think in 2022, more than 2,000 pounds of plastic were collected on the beach. And every year, the beach cleanup is a big part of it. How has ESIROM Foundation kind of taken the reins this year in that initiative?
So we've been working with Sumfest for the past 3 years. This would be the third year. And as you mentioned, we've been doing the beach cleanup as well as the digital campaign. But this year we thought we want to do more than a one-off activation. So something like a beach cleanup, you do it one time. And honestly, a few days after, the garbage normally returns to the beach. And we encourage Sumfest to look inward because they have control as the organizers of the event to change things in how they execute it, to have a more sustainable event. People like Coldplay internationally make big moves to execute their tours sustainably. So Sumfest, we believe, as the biggest reggae musical festival in the Caribbean, can do something too. So this year, in addition to our digital campaign, we're measuring the impact of the festival itself because we can't improve on something that we don't know, right?
Correct.
If we want to cut back on the waste, we need to know how much waste is generated so that when we implement something next year, we can say, all right, we brought the number down from X to Y. And so, we built an app. We're going to dive deeper into it, but it's all very exciting.
Wow. Well, let's dive in so that we can talk more about it. So this is an app that everybody can download on their phone. Is that how it works?
Well, so we're working with volunteers and our internal team.
Okay.
We share the app, and basically it allows us to collect data across 3 main areas. So the first is transportation, which we'll dive into, Camilla.
Yes.
So you can hit the transport button at the top left.
Yeah.
And then we're currently at Festival Night 2, so we've been tracking it across all pre-events as well. You can select your gender, your age bracket if you don't mind us asking.
Yes, of course.
Did you bring your reusable bottle today?
Not this year.
Oh, there.
I should have. I almost did. All right, so
you
no.
can hit no. Are you a Jamaican resident?
Yes, I am.
And then which parish are you coming from?
All right, so we go here.
And then how did you travel from Kingston to Mobay by car?
By car.
And how many of you were in the car?
2 of us were in the car.
2. So it immediately calculates the CO2 emissions from your journey. So for you as an individual, 34.4 kilograms of carbon emission. And we've had people from Brazil, UK, all over. So we're adding up everything.
Right. So this is kind of raising awareness. So maybe I might think more mindfully next year and bring 4 of us in a car instead of driving separately, for example, to reduce our emissions. Okay. All right. And then what else?
Honestly, the biggest area we've been feeling the impact is the waste. So at all the pre-events, we measure the waste at the end of the event. It's a simple process. They bag up everything. We wait. This morning, Camilla, when we got to the event to measure the waste, I have never seen a venue like that post-event. Jamaicans should be disappointed in themselves, honestly. And I'm really happy we're doing this tracking this year because next year it can't be like this again, right?
So is it that we need more garbage bins throughout the venue, or what do you think it is? Is it just a mindset? You finish a bottle and you just dash it on the floor, or what is it?
It's difficult to change behaviors, but if we can, we've been discussing ideas already. So if there are bins at more strategic locations with lit up signs, so that no matter where you are in the event, you can clearly identify where the closest bin is, because if you're in the crowd, it's difficult to walk outside to the perimeter to discard something. So lots of planning to do, but there are solutions.
Well, this seems like a start. And what's your final overall goal, would you say? You know, because as you said, behavior change is difficult, but maybe what's a 3-year plan?
Oh my, that's a difficult question. Honestly, just to bring the numbers down in each area, but specifically for waste. Transportation, a little difficult. We can't force people to not fly, not drive. But waste, we can encourage people to properly dispose of it, bring their reusables, maybe have a free water dispenser again lit up so that people can see it and feel excited about the numbers changing on it, showing how many bottles they're saving. So interactive ways.
And very quickly, just can you let us know on an individual level, if we're each being a little more cautious and careful, how are we impacting the globe and the environment by doing this?
How are we impacting the environment, or what we can do?
How are we? Yeah.
Well, first of all, plastic never ever disappears. A lot of people don't know that. So you might take a plastic bottle of water right there at the front. I took one, unfortunately, as well. Every piece of plastic we've ever used, from our born till now, it still exists in the environment. It breaks down into smaller pieces, but it's still there. So just think about that every time you accept a single-use fork or bottle or cup, and bring your own cup, bring your own things.
Okay.
It will
and
save
stay
the
tuned to ESIROM Foundation and all the work that they're doing with Reggae Sumfest to continue to raise our consciousness and hopefully change our behavior around the environment. Thank you so much, Khalia.
Thank you for having me.